Hi guys, this is us a lot of fun, and today we are doing a video, but I have one confession to make. Well, you see that little star counter? The stars work very weird in this game. They work in very strange properties. Since I thought I had the maximum, but that is not true. The stars work very weird in this game, okay? Just hear me out. I am not trying to be a liar. I don't want to get, like, I was not wasting your time. I did not know about this. Okay, so just please don't give me any hate on any of the live streams. But the star counter, if you waste some stars, if you get above 200 stars, which not many players will ever, I mean, a lot of players have, but I mean, not many players get above 200 stars. They'd have to buy some packs maybe to do it. But I am sorry to say, but I'm stuck. Okay. But the main thing is, like, the stars work very weird. So let's say, because I thought I had the maximum, right? I thought I was done. It was fun. But then I noticed something. So there was this quest called, so I needed to kill 50 plants in a soldier class. So I went out there, I did the capture the flag thing, and when I got the quest, I quickly looked into my options menu, and I saw that the counter was still at 74. It's 74 because I played a round of Infinity Time with my friend, and he made me use stars because he didn't have any. He only had 6 rainbow stars. But I think we've came to the same conclusion with the rainbow stars. We just need to test if we get more rainbow stars, which we're guaranteed from the rounds we play to get rainbow stars, even if we don't do anything the whole round. But yeah, we're gonna be active the whole round, you know. And I just kinda feel bad for kinda like not noticing. And okay. So we're gonna test. I don't believe we're gonna gain more rainbow stars just because it really does work in weird ways. And not many people do get to see, well, they would, well, I mean, people would only ever get to see their counter, like my counter, if they bought packs. They would be forced to buy packs in order to have, they'd have to buy packs in order to have the counter that I have. So you would have to spend real life money on the packs And I mean, let's say you bought another pack with some stars in it, which I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen again. And if it does, I will buy the pack straight away. And I will show you guys. Really? Just a minute, sir. Anyways, yeah, I think it's the same thing with the rainbow stars. You would have to either get rainbow stars and buy a pack. That's why I have 56 rainbow stars. And yeah, I think we've come to a conclusion, but we are not gonna give up just yet. We're crossing our fingers that we're actually going to find a decent conclusion this time. Jeez. But anyways, so I've kind of explained to you how the stars work in this game. If you get above 200, that means you bought a pack. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean you bought a pack per se. It means that, I mean, it might mean that you've got a pack, or it might mean you don't. That's how to fake out a chomper. That felt great. There's gotta be the toxic citron. But anyways, guys, like, I think I've came to a conclusion that either you could actually work up legitimately to above 200 stars and the marker would stop at my counter, and then if you went down in stars, like let's say you bought a pack, something like that. Let's say you bought a pack. Well, with real life, so like with real life money, I think you would have to buy a pack with real life money to get to where my star counter is, or either you'd have to work up to it. And then if you gained stars, it just wouldn't work. So I guess we've came to a conclusion that you would have to get above, because it's the game's kind of telling that you are past the limits and you should be proud, or you should buy the crown or something. I mean, I could buy the crown right now, but I still have it. That's the thing. I have the crown. I hate BBQ corns. But anyways, guys, like, I think that's the conclusion that I'm supposed to give, I guess. I was a distraction. pea shooter cannot hit his shots. Sniffy socks. Okay, we're checking the counter right after this. Counter didn't go up, but if I buy something with rainbow stars, the counter goes up. So yes, you can technically and physically not gain rainbow stars after you have gone above the counter, or you have gotten the maximum shown on screen, like 50 for rainbow stars and 200 for golden stars. You cannot, I don't believe it's physically possible to max out your money. But we have came to a conclusion that you can max, like, okay, you can max out rainbow stars in Plants vs. Zombies and Garden Warfare 2. But yeah, so it is physically possible to max them out. It is not physically possible to get above their counters without purchasing a pack with real life monies. Like, I mean, I farmed to get these. I opened a pack and I happened to have 6 rainbow stars on me, so it went above the counter. So if I buy a pack again, I could have more stars than anybody would want to ask for. So my conclusion is, if you buy stars, it adds to the counter. If you get more stars, it does not add to the negative counter. So the negative counter, here's what I'm talking about. So I think that in this state that they're maxed out, they count them as a negative. So they count them as negative. Stars above 200 before they are used. So they count them as negative because the counter thinks you're at 200. So they count them negatively if you play around this. Well, if you complete a quest that has stars in it, yes, they do count them as negative numbers. So I'm trying to say that if you wanted to get stars again, you would have to spend all of the stars that were in the negative counters, in the negative numbers. You'd have to spend them all, and then you would be able to get stars again. But here's the thing. I think I might have discovered a new glitch. I mean, you're thinking like, Ocelot, that's stupid. Anybody could do that if they had like $9 in their wallet. But here's the thing. They couldn't. Well, I guess they could, but here's what I'm trying to say. I think if I were to spend all these stars, if I were to spend just a bunch of stars just randomly right now, that I could get star storage. And if anybody of like the community has heard of like a loading zone storage, that is a technical term used in Super Paper Mario. I think it was the 1,000-Year Door, maybe. Or it's just the original Super Mario, I don't know. But that kind of storage is used up by doing something repeatedly. And what are we doing repeatedly? Well, we're doing the quest to get a star, so this is just a thought. If I were to spend all these stars, and I stored so much stars in my negative inventory, if I brought it down so much, I would have to bring it down to like 100 in seconds. Then I think the star counter would go up so much that it would have a negative sign. It's just a theory though, that would happen. And star storage is still like iffy. So let's say like I get down to my last like negative rainbow stars, and I spend the last one and it goes down to 100. I think it would go down, well, this is a theory that it would go down, so I think it would go down like for a split second and then come right back up because we stored the stars. And then we would still have some negative stars in storage. So technically speaking, the answer that you could possibly store stars, rainbow stars, is theoretically possible. But I mean, nobody that I know of has touched on this subject except me. So my conclusion is that it is possible to go above the star counter. It is not possible to max out the counter. It is and it isn't. Because when you go above the maximum of the counter, it resets the stars as negatives. So if they're negatives, they can't be added to. They only keep multiplying in negatives that are stored. So yes, you can max out your rainbow stars. And no, you can't. Because if you buy packs, that number will just keep on going up. So, yeah. So there's no kind of way to max out your rainbow stars. In normal play, like legitimate play, if you've never spent money on the game, you're just a kind of like purchasing kind of character. I mean, I like getting purchases because, you know, I mean, I have reasons for the purchases. I want to collect lots of customizations in the game, do lots of cool stuff, get my characters to different ranks. You know, I spend money on the game because I enjoy playing the game. And if we were to purchase a pack that had stars in it, and I'm gonna see if there's a pack with stars in it. So there could be. And if there is, I will buy it in a couple of days. Okay, so let me look here. Okay. Looking at the Rux bundles. Okay, there's no. Nope. Just looking at the gnome bundles quick. I mean the Rux type bundles. Still looking through these. Oops. Went on to a bundle that I already went on. The first Rux bundle. Did I get the hot summer pack? Engineer. I got this pack the other day. The heck? Wait a minute. Wait, what? They trying to scam me? I already have party imp though. That's weird. Because it says that I don't know, stop talking about packs, but so our conclusions are you can max out rainbow stars and you can't. Same with the golden stars. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming some more PvZ science videos. Hopefully you guys like these. But yeah, I think I'm gonna see you guys later. Try to think of some new theories to come up with. And yeah, see you guys later. I'll be broadcasting right after this.